Happy Fri-YAY, friends! I'm so happy you're back for another art project. Oh, I miss you guys so much. We are doing all kinds of special Valentine or love or friendship projects this month because it's the month of February. In the month of February, a lot of people celebrate Valentine's Day. So today we are making one of my favorite art projects. It is a bumblebee. Bzzz, and this bumblebee loves to tell friends to be mine. You're going to need a lot of items from your Star Project bag. So reach on into that bag and we are going to pull out the following items. First thing we need is, bumblebees are yellow and black. So you're going to start looking for your big yellow oval. Pull it out, put it off to the side. Second thing you're going to need, your bumblebee wings. 2 big white ovals. Pull it out, off to the side. Next thing you're going to need is 2 pink hearts. Make sure you grab these pink hearts. Find them, pull them off to the side. All right, next thing is your bumblebee is going to have some stripes. So you are going to find, I think some friends might have 3, some friends might have 4. It doesn't matter, but you need to pull out all of your black stripes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 black stripes in my bag. You might have more, you might have less. The next thing you're going to need is BeeMine. Find these words, they're on rectangles, pull them out. Now, the last thing that you are going to need that is not in your Star Art Project bag, but is actually in your crayon box, is going to be your glue stick, scissors, and black crayon. Pause the video if you want to find all these items, and then come right back so we can get started with our art project. All right, friends, if you are ready, first thing we're going to do is find our yellow oval. Looks like an egg. We're going to take our scissors and cut out. Thumb in the small hole, 2 to 3 fingers in the big hole, open and close. Go ahead and start cutting. Cut right on that black line. If you want to be a master cutter, which is a friend who cuts everything in one big cut, you'll have one big scrap instead of a bunch of little scraps. So try to be a master cutter. Cut slowly, cut on the black line, and cut neatly. Hold the scissors the right way, the way I just showed you. When you are done, you are going to hold up your scrap, one big scrap. If you have a recycling bin at home, please put paper in the recycling bin. Then you are going to take your big yellow oval, turn it over, write your name on the back. That way we know who did this beautiful art project. And then you are going to flip it over so it is ready to go. Name facing the table. We have a lot of cutting to do for this project, friends. So we're going to cut everything out and then we're going to start gluing. So since you've cut out your yellow oval, now you're going to cut out your 2 white ovals. What I do is I cut down the middle first, and then I only have to cut out and hold 1 oval at a time. Might make it a little bit easier and less paper to hold. So you're going to cut out your big yellow oval, and then you're going to cut out 2 smaller white ovals. Does anybody remember what I said the white ovals were going to be? All right, there's 1. You take your time, cut slowly. Then I'm going to start cutting out my second one. This is always a good time to pause the video so that you can catch up and have your 2 white ovals cut out, just like mine, so you're ready for the next step. So feel free to pause the video if you want to wait and catch up. All right, friends, I have my 2 white and my 1 yellow. I'm going to set them off to the side. Next thing I'm going to pick up is my BeeMine. Now, these words are going to be on top of our Valentine bumblebee, and so we need to be able to read them. So you need to go nice and slow and cut on that black line. If you cut too fast, we're not going to be able to read the words. Just like those 2 white ovals, if you want to help yourself, you can cut right down the middle and then cut out each set of words by themselves. Most important thing though is that you cut on that black line so it makes a rectangle at the end. All right, amigos, when you're done, put them off to the side. We're almost all done with our cutting prep work. You're gonna have a lot of scraps or one for master cutter. Put them into the recycling bin. When you are ready, you're gonna have big yellow oval, 2 white ovals, and BeeMine. Now, we also have those other things that we talked about. We talked about those black stripes and the pink hearts. Leave those off to the side though, and we'll come back to those in just a minute. So, first thing we're going to do is glue on the wings. So, on your ovals, put them sideways. You're gonna open your glue stick. You're going to put glue right here. I'm gonna show you on mine. So don't do yours yet. Wait for mine. I'm gonna make one circle of glue. Don't go crazy. Then I'm gonna take it where my name is, and I'm gonna put it on the same side as my name, and I'm gonna push for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Then I'm gonna take my other one. Make sure you do it on the side where your name is. Make a circle of glue. Push down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see it's on the side where my name is. And then here they go. Next thing you're going to do is pick up your black crayon. We're going to add a little bit of detail to the bumblebee wings. So I'm going to do a line out and then go off to the side, off to the side. It's going to look like this. Look at it, trace it, do it, and then you're going to switch to the other wing and do the same thing. Do a line out, off to the side, off to the side. It's okay if yours looks a little different than mine. I'd actually rather it look different. That way we all do our own things. Once your bumblebee looks like mine, you're going to pick up those 2 pink hearts. Now, on the inside of each pink heart, you are going to be gluing those words. So, one heart's going to look like this with the word bee, like bumblebee. The other heart's going to look like this for the word mine. So, I'm going to take glue on the back of my 2 words. You don't need a lot. A little bit will do. And then I'm going to put my word into the middle of my heart, just like this. And I'm going to squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the word mine. Put it in the middle of the heart. Squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it should say, BeeMine. Now, this is going to be the tricky part. You are going to be taking these strips and making the butterfly stripes. So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the stripe and measure it to the width or the length or size of the bumblebee body. So yours are really big, way bigger than the bumblebee needs. So I'm going to take my stripe right here. This is the trickiest part, so stick with it. And I'm going to put it across. Oh, right there. Now, that's as far as I need it on the bumblebee's body, so I'm going to hold it down and cut it off. And then I have one stripe for my bumblebee. This is the tricky part. If you have an adult next to you, you might want to ask them for help. If you don't have an adult, don't go get them. Just try your best. So I'm going to take my stripe, just like before. I don't want to put it on the table. I'm going to get glue all over the table. So I'm going to push it across my glue stick with my pointer finger. Then I'm going to take it and glue it onto the bumblebee body. Don't put it right near the top because our bumblebee has an eyes and a mouth. So we need to make sure we're leaving room at the top. It'll look like this. All right, once you do one, you can do them all. So next thing you're going to do, take that stripe, measure it to the bumblebee body, pinch with your finger, and cut. Oh, Keep going, friends. You can do as many stripes as you want. You can do 4, you can do 5, however many you have enough for in your bag. But once you start cutting them, it'll make extra strips. All right. You do want to make sure that you glue enough down on the ends so that your stripes on your Bumblebee's body don't start coming up and falling off. All right, so far I have 2. I'm going to take my next strip of paper, measure it to my Bumblebee body. Ooh, it's going to get a little bit shorter now. I'm going to pinch and cut. All right, keep on going. I think I'm just going to do 3 stripes on my Bumblebee. You can do as many as you want. I'm going to stop after 3 though, so if you want to do more, pause my video so you can do more. All right, here is my Bumblebee. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Don't get rid of these extra strips of paper yet though. You need to keep them because we're going to use them for something else. So once you have your 3 strips, if you have any extra that hangs off the edge, you can just cut that off so it's nice and curvy like our Bumblebee body. Perfect. All right. Next I'm going to do, friends, is I am going to take my black crayon and I'm going to draw 2 eyeballs. Now this is where we talked about, if you want to use your googly for this project, you can, or you can just draw 2 black eyes. I'm going to do my 2 black eyes and just a little smile. All right. Here is my Bumblebee so far. Now, don't get rid of that extra paper because we're going to make 2 little antennas with it. So you're going to take one of your extra strips of paper and you're going to cut 2 little antennas. I'm going to make mine kind of curvy. You can make yours however you want. Mine are kind of going to look like an apostrophe, which is a type of punctuation. Go ahead and cut out some antennas. Here's mine. So remember I said mine kind of look like that. You could do just 2 little straight ones. You could do 2 long ones. It's really your choice. So if you want to do 2 antennas that look like this, you could. However you want to do it. You're going to put just a little bit of glue at the bottom of the antenna though. Just a little bit at the bottom, and you're going to tuck it behind the head. Little pinch. I did 1. Put a little glue on and do the second one. There we go. All right. Once your Bumblebee has 2 antennas, then you can take those extra strips of paper and put them in the recycling bin because you're not going to use any more black paper for this project. The last thing you're going to do when your Bumblebee looks like this is we have those 2 pink hearts. You're going to take your glue stick, put glue on the back of the BeeMine, and you're going to spell BeeMine. So you need to make sure you put it in the right order. First one you're going to do is the word bee. It's not really the word bee because bee is B-E. This is Bumblebee. So you're going to do bee. And then you're going to take your mine, put glue on the back, and put it after the word bee. So it needs to say, BeeMine. All right, amigos. When it looks like this, you're all done. Oh, boys and girls, I love seeing your projects, so don't forget, go to Seesaw, take a picture, and send it to us. I miss you. Have a good day. Happy Fri-YAY.